Hey friends, it's me, Sasha, and this video is going to be a little bit more serious and maybe a little bit sad to some people. I apologize if it is. I'm going to try to keep it as heartfelt as I can without it being sad. I might possibly cry. I'm going to try and hold back the tears because it's a very serious situation and it still hurts me to this day. I'm going to be talking about my friend Sora, who passed away on Valentine's Day 2016, and it's coming up to a year. I apologize if my voice does sound shaky. It's a very emotional thing for me. And I'm going to try and go through this video without crying once. So yes, I do apologize because I can tell my voice is shaky because I want to cry. But I'm going to try not to. So yeah. If you want to watch the rest of this video, you can. And yeah, I hope you guys will have a better understanding of what I'm trying to get across and who my friend Sora was. I am recording this video about a week before Valentine's Day. I'm not sure if I'm going to post it on Valentine's Day. I don't think I'm going to because I don't want to make people's Valentine's Day be, you know, more of a sad one. I hope everyone has a very fantastic Valentine's Day with your loved ones or your significant others or just by yourself. And you know, I hope you guys will understand that this video is not to make anyone sad. It's just kind of, I just want people to have a better understanding of who my friend Sora was, and for people who are also struggling with the same things that she went through, I want people to understand that, you know, we should be more understanding. So in this part of the video, I'm going to talk about how I got to meet her and got introduced to her. I was playing a Counter-Strike Global Offensive deathmatch, and I was basically getting very verbally attacked by an old man and quite a few other people. And then this one guy who I never met in my life, named Seven, ended up defending me, and then we ended up playing games together afterwards. And it was very early in the morning, so we played like the next day, and then he introduced me to Sora. And I was like, oh my gosh, another female in the game, you know, so cool. And, you know, she was very nice. She was always kind, never got mad at anything. So I met Sora through my friend Seven. And I'm not sure if Seven's going to be in this video. I hope I could get out and reach to him so he could have a say in this because he did know her longer than me. And pretty much once I met Seven, I met a few other people. I'm not going to say their names because we're not friends anymore, and yeah, I'm not going to drag him into this or anything. So I met Sora through Seven, and basically me and Sora connected so well. She was very sweet, she was very open, and she was just so different, and I soon realized she was a very lovable and likable person. And I know a lot of people say some of the happiest people are usually the most depressed, but also some of the more like very loving people who just love people unconditionally could also be depressed. And that was sadly the truth of Sora. She was very depressed. She had a lot of personal issues within her family, and it was more directed towards her. She did not say anything publicly about what her gender identity was or the fact that she was transgender until later when she told me after a few like months into knowing her. She opened up to me, and apparently I was one of the only people who knew I was apparently one of the only people who did know within her small group of friends, and apparently some people that she did open up to before meeting me and Seven and a few other people, apparently they turned on her and were giving her a lot of crap for being trans. So, you know, she trusted me. I never told anyone. And a lot of my friends, just about like every single person, did not know until after she passed away that she was in fact trans. I told them because, you know, a lot of them were like, well, why would she do that? We knew she had family problems. But, you know, I explained to them that she was transgender and that I was one of the only people who she actually did tell. She had a lot of pressure from people in her personal life who didn't agree with her gender identity and the fact that she was trans. She did open up to me about her being trans. I did not judge her or anything. I felt very happy that she told me because she opened up to me, and I just completely showered her with all my friendship and all my love that I did have for her, and I never treated her any differently. I never misgendered her. I didn't misgender her or anything. I was completely 100% supportive of her. Even after I found out, I just looked at it as, you know, I felt closer to her because she did actually open up to me, which made me feel really happy that she trusted me that much with her biggest secret. I never told anyone within my personal life, friends, no one. So no one really knew until after she passed away that she was trans. And I just basically completely accepted her in every single way that she was. She was a very beautiful and loving person. And she introduced me to some of her friends that she did know for quite a few years. I'm going to have one of them later on in the video. He's going to say how he felt. So yes, I am looking forward to that. I hope to get as many people as I can who didn't know her, that I know personally, or you know, I knew that she knew. I reached out to a lot of them and quite a bit of them did not respond to me, so I do apologize. But yeah, I'm gonna try and get as many people as I can. So one thing that did lead to Sora's depression and her anxiety that ended up leading to her suicide was the fact that from when she was a little kid, she knew that she was transgender and started identifying herself as a female. Sora was biologically born as a male but identified with female more than male, and she actually came out to her family at a very young age saying that she was transgender and that she felt like she was more female, and she started identifying herself as a female. I know as a kid she was bullied by a lot of people within her school, and I know that she opened up to me saying that she was assaulted by quite a few of her classmates as she was in an all-boys school, and her family did not take her out of that school as they felt like it would be the best school, and you know, they just didn't take her out of it or put her in an all-girls school, as there would have been problems as she was not able to change her legal identity or name as male to female. She wouldn't have been accepted at those schools because you would have to legally change your name, your sex, and your gender. So she wasn't able to do that at such a young age. So she stayed in the all-boys school where this built up, I believe, a lot of the depression that she suffered from. She soon opened up to me about a lot of the pressures that she was getting from her personal life within her immediate family, and the fact that they were not accepting of her gender identity, and that is very common among people who are in the LGBT community, especially when they're transgender. It is very rough for family to accept this new change in identity, and she was not accepted that much by her family. This is where a lot of the problems stem from, and she had a lot of problems within her personal life. Are you okay? My mom's crying. Sorry. My mom started crying. I do apologize for crying because as you guys might know from my first video, I cried, but so she was going to college, but she ended up dropping out of college because I'm not 100% sure, but from what it sounded like, it was that she wasn't being accepted and she pretty much just stayed in her house a lot of the time. Within people in her own community, she was known for being different. I know her family personally did not accept her. I'm sure they did love her in their own way. A lot of people who are in the LGBT community are not accepted and they feel rejected, and a lot of people who are transgender end up taking their life because they do not feel like anyone will understand them, and they just feel like they're not perfect. And it's sad that someone who was so loving and accepting of everyone around them did not feel accepted by any of her family or family friends. It's just really sad at the fact that someone who was so loving could get so much hate and misunderstanding. And it's really sad because I personally couldn't do anything to stop the mistreatment of her. I couldn't stop it. And me and my friends wanted to try and raise money to get her out of there, but it was not enough money. We couldn't raise any money. We tried, but it wouldn't be enough for her to get a plane ticket, and we had no clue where she could stay. I know some of my older friends were saying that she could stay by them, but it wouldn't have worked out. We all realized that very soon. I know she did change her name from her birth name. She changed it to Lucius Sora, and she would try to get jobs, and when they would do a background check or something, they would never accept it because I believe they knew that on a background check it would say change legal name and gender to, and she would not get any jobs. And you know, it just led her to being in more of a cocoon and not being able to feel free enough to go outside and work or anything. I know she said that no one in her community was understanding or accepting, so she would usually just stay online and talk to her friends that made her feel better. But with all the positivity through friends, it was not enough, because there are some people who do not care, or, you know, put people down. Some people get off to that. It's really sad. Like I said earlier, she had a friend who she did open up to, and then they eventually turned on her and made her feel less than a human. And I know that affected her a lot, because she loved that person with all her heart, and it didn't seem to work out. I know there were some people who I personally knew who pretty much would put her down and tell her, bombard her with horrible comments, telling her to kill herself, which pretty much kind of led to her death. But it was more of the fact that her family was constantly not accepting her, and it seemed to be getting a lot worse, and we were definitely trying to fight the efforts. We were definitely trying to raise as much money as we could to get her out of there, and unfortunately it was not enough, and we couldn't do it, and she eventually committed suicide. And I know she did write something on her Steam, and it was basically her saying goodbye and how she loved everyone, and how she felt that people need to be more understanding in the cruelty of animals, I believe. I know she posted something on her Tumblr, which I did not know she had a Tumblr, but she soon added me a few months prior on Tumblr. We followed each other on Tumblr, and I know I would send her inspirational messages telling her, like, you know, we love you and everything when she was down. About a month before she did end up committing suicide, me and my friends found out, well, in a game of Counter-Strike, I believe, we found out that she was actually planning on killing herself. So we all joined Skype, and we all got a hold of her, and we were literally talking to her for about 5 hours, and it literally was such a sad time, because we all opened up to her, and we all told her how much we loved her. And the call, literally, it was just us all telling her that, you know, it's going to get better, that all she has to do is just move out of there, and how it will get better, and that sometimes in life you might feel like it's not going to, but it does get better, and it might feel like hell, but it does get better. A lot of us opened up to her, and we all told her our personal experiences, and we all told her that, you know, we've all been there multiple times for many years of our lives, and how if you just hold out, it will get better. So we did tell her, you know, that we've all been there, and that, you know, we understand exactly how she feels, and we told her to throw out what she was planning on doing. We told her to flush it so that she wouldn't have it. She told us that she did. And unfortunately, we believe she didn't, because she ended up passing away from that. We all told her that, you know, I opened up to her with my personal situation. I told her that I went to a doctor, you know, a therapist, and therapy does help, because it helps you to get a better understanding of what you're feeling and how to deal with it and have better coping mechanisms. And she said that she's not sure if there will be a doctor that will be as open to understanding how she feels. I said there would definitely be a doctor for everything you've been through, and there would definitely be a therapist or a psychiatrist that will listen to you and try and help you, because they want to help you. And I know in some societies it's kind of put down upon or looked down upon to get therapy, but it honestly will help you so much. Whether you have to go through it with your family's insurance or anything, or you have to open up to your family, you should. Help is definitely the best way. Committing suicide or ending your life or something like that, it's very rough. It might seem like the pain will end, but at the same time, it's just gonna hurt a lot more people, and I understand that a lot of people feel like that's the only way to stop this pain, but it's not. Going to therapy, getting help, and dealing with your pain in a healthy way and manner will make you stronger as a person. The days that you stay alive will show you how strong you are. It will make you feel like you basically could accomplish anything, because as long as you fought through the hardships in your life, as long as you stay strong throughout every day, hour, week, year, month, anything, the more you fight for your personal happiness, the better you'll feel. I personally understand that a lot of people don't think it gets better, but it actually does. And when it gets better, you will have a better understanding and you'll be that much more happy. And sometimes it takes years of hardship, but it's a lot better because you will know that you're that strong within yourself to be able to do this. And you should honestly be proud of yourself because you basically accomplished so much more than you ever thought you could. And if you have dreams and aspirations, you should definitely achieve them as much as you can. Don't let anyone try to put you down. There are so many people out there in the world who feel exactly how you do, and you should definitely try and reach out, and you should definitely try and get the professional help that you need, because the more you stay strong, the stronger you will become. The little things in life will not seem like they're life-changing. And I know I hate it when people say this, but there are people who are in worse situations than you, and your situation might feel like it's not going to get better, but it will get better. Fighting through whatever problems you have within your personal life, they will get better. You will grow as a person. You will be an inspiration to someone out there. Whether you have kids or not, you'll be an inspiration to them. You'll be an inspiration to someone who's going through the exact same thing you are. Someone who feels like it's not, no one has been through that. There has been someone or multiple people who have done that. You could speak to communities, whether it be LGBT, abuse, whether, it doesn't matter. You could talk to those people and change their life and let them know, I've been there. I've been through that exact same situation. I felt the exact same way, and it does get better. You can honestly just even have a YouTube channel and you could reach thousands upon millions of people, and you could change their lives to make them feel stronger. Just be more accepting and understanding is what I basically want to say, and this will stick with me for the rest of my life. I lost my best friend, who I personally loved like a sister and loved with all my heart. I will remember them every single day, every hour, and every Valentine's Day especially. I would treasure them that much more. I wish I got to know her better and faster and earlier, because who knows what could change, but I just have to live life with knowing that I never said anything that was hurtful or harmful to her, and I just know that she hopefully knew that I loved her with all my heart. I believe she did, and I just love her and understand exactly where she was coming from, and I tried to be the most understanding person that I could be to her and all my other friends who are different from me. I'm going to have a part of the video where I'm going to have people who did know her who are willing to be in my video talk about her, or I will read it off. I'm not sure how they want me to say this or anything. So yeah, I'm going to have a few people who did know Sora speak. And yeah, my friend's name was Lucia Sora, and she was a female, and she was a very loving and kind person, and it's sad that we don't have her today. And I know for quite a few of you, if you are struggling with depression or anything, you could reach out to multiple hotlines or websites. I will put them on the screen and in the description below. You know, the most you could do for yourself is get yourself professional help if you're struggling with anything. If you need someone to talk to, if you need a better understanding of what you're feeling, don't feel bad. Reach out, talk to your family, and if you have to, go above your family and get that help. So yeah, I'm grateful to be able to hopefully reach a lot of you, and yeah, I honestly hope that a lot of you will have a better understanding of everything I was talking about today. I'm actually going to play the clip of Sora where she had her final goodbye message. It's on her Tumblr. I don't think I'm going to leave a link to it, but I will have the video in there. She does have a mask on her face because she didn't want to show her face. Yeah. It was her final goodbye message to everyone.
Hello. I want to make a video because this is going to be the last video I'm going to ever make, period. So, I got some things I have to say. So first off, to all my followers, to my family, and to my friends, who I met online and stuff like that, not so much in real life because I don't have real life friends. And even my enemies. Um, just remember, all the experiences we have went through mean so much to me to the point where I just want to cry. And thank you all for everything. The most beautiful experiences ever. Thank you, family, for financial support. I wish it was some emotional support, but that's okay too. But thank you so much. This is just a farewell video, and this will be the last of me when you see. Um, and I just wanted to say, just thank you all for everything. And humans and animals deserve all the love and joy. And don't listen to this evil government and evil dictators. It's all lies. The water, the food, all of it is just lies and poisons and stuff like that. Listen to your heart and your soul. Don't go to the light either. um at the end of the tunnel, because everything is a lie. Look out for yourself. you know do your own research. Don't trust the mass media. Trust yourself. Take care. Love you forever. Well,
And yeah, click on any of the other videos you guys want to do. Whatever, you guys can click on any of the other videos or anything coming up on the screen. And yeah, I hope this message got to a lot of you, and I love all of you, and you guys are all beautiful in your own way. Don't let anyone put you down, and reach out for help if you need to. I'm always here. You can always message me on Twitter or anything. I will be here no matter what. And thank you guys. I hope you all have a beautiful Valentine's Day and everything, and I hope everyone has the utmost understanding of everyone. Do not judge. Love. Alright. Bye.